baby. Hey, babe. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Hey, girl, you got a hair fan. You want a free positive affirmation, or did you want like a donation-based school reading? I gotta put this up because the light from the window messes up. I'm doing free positive affirmation and then donation-based full reading. So I'm wonderful. I was hungry. I finally finished eating. I feel like I had like a mental breakdown earlier today. Like my anxiety gets bad like very easily. I can get overwhelmed. And so I'm finally underwhelmed. Yeah. So again, look, you're not alone. We're gonna get through it together. Right, cyber hug. But for love readings, like for actual readings, is donation based. So my Cash App and my PayPal. My Cash App is in the description box. And my PayPal's in the description box, and my Cash App is. But I am doing free donation. I'm not free one. Free positive affirmation readings. How are you? So if you want to do, yeah, you can have a positive affirmation. What's your sign again? Aquarius. That's right. Hold on. Let me greet back. Hi, Barney. Still looking good. Yeah, I got you. Alrighty. So let's first go ahead and get it in, y'all. So I did just kind of like hop on. We got some sound hurts going on in the background. It's for the root chakra. The root chakra helps us feel safe and calm. That's our belief system. So this is to release all fear and anxiety. So it's so interesting, like thinking about things on the energetic level, because sound like makes certain vibrations and it can affect your body, the vibrations in your body. So, but your thoughts also creates vibrations as well. So sometimes your thoughts can create vibrations that go against, the external vibrations that are meant to help you heal and feel safe. So we're going to go ahead and invite the spiritual team and ancestors who have our highest intentions in mind. Thank you so very much, Spirit. We truly appreciate you. And we're going to the energy. So just allow for yourself to come to a state of peace. Hey, how's it going? Okay. Breathe in and breathe out. Do your best to not let your thoughts overwhelm you. Don't think too far in the future if that also overwhelms you. Just think about what's happening right now in this present moment. And what's happening right now in this present moment is that we are intentionally creating peace, happiness, and joy, and love and support. And even if this energy is around you, only you're the only one who can allow for that energy in. You're the only one who can allow for yourself to feel it, okay? So really ask yourself, which energies do you desire to hold on to? Say out to the negative thoughts, out to the negative feelings, thoughts, etc., etc. Cheesecake. All right, you guys. All right, so let's see what they got for you, Aqua. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. I'm going to be a clear channel, a clear beacon of light. Thank you so much for keeping my energy protected against any low vibrational energies or entities. Stay in alignment with space. Okay, so let's see what positive affirmation card they want to start you off with. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Positive affirmation card you like to see. I did my partner's hair and their hair looked good. I did it like, I think it's been a week and it still looks amazing. I need to go to, I think it's called beautician school or something. I just can't help but to stare at it. All right. Okay. So we got I prosper wherever I turn. So it says, I now see opportunities for abundance everywhere. I am blessed and prospered. Then it says, I am connected. So it says, I have more in common with others than I realize. I seek commonality with people rather than focusing on outward differences. I am connected. At the bottom of the deck, it says, I am worthy. I am enough, and I am worthy of receiving everything I desire. I do not need to prove myself to those who seek to diminish me. I am worthy. I am resilient. If my mood wavers, it doesn't stay that way permanently. I allow myself to feel my feelings until I can refocus my thoughts on the positive. I do not judge myself for being human. I am resilient. Okay. So the I'm connected part, I have more in common with others than I realize. I seek commonality with people rather than focusing on outward differences. I'm connected. I do feel like, this is just saying like really see people as a reflection. So when you can go into a party or go into some sort of like space and you are really, really nervous and you kind of like stick to yourself, you don't really say hey, or you're not really open to socializing. It's just understanding that, and you have this anxiety, you have this fear, and it's just understanding that mostly everybody in that space also feel the same way. Like they're just like, oh my gosh, what if these people are going to accept me? What if they think this about me? What if they think that about me? And so it's awesome for you to be that person and be like, you know what? They're probably thinking or feeling these exact same thoughts. So let me be the first one to, break the ice, or let me, not feed too much into the fears and doubts or the anxiety, because they may be thinking the same things when in reality we just all want to get connected. So this is us focusing on those internal similarities and looking for the things that you have in common with people versus focusing on those differences, especially with the outward differences. Okay, so age, race. I know I can get super, super intimidated by people who like really like big as far as like their own business owner, super, super beautiful. They got a lot of support. I get so intimidated by those particular people, but then when I end up communicating with them or talking to them, like they're really kind and they be having fear and doubt too. Like I have this one friend who I just really look up to her so much. And she's been a really big supportive figure in my life, like while I continue to show up, because y'all, I'm telling you, my social anxiety like is real. But to see like have conversations with her that like to see that she's also nervous and scared too. But what she does is like she'll put a date out there. Like before she's even prepared, she'll be like, all right, June 26th, that's when we having this event. She don't got anything prepared for it, but she already put it out there to the public. So they're like, I gotta, follow through with it. So I'm just like, wow. So and just seeing how big she is, and seeing that she still goes through those particular things as well, but she's still putting herself out there. So this I prosper wherever I turn. I now see those opportunities for abundance everywhere. It's just there are always opportunities to connect with people, regardless of how their outward appearance may look. You know, oh my gosh, they have a lot of followers. They may not want to talk to me, or oh my gosh, they look like this. They look so beautiful. They may not want to communicate with me. It's like not focusing on that, like literally seeing the opportunity to get connected to them and understand that you're blessed and prospered and that you are enough and you're worthy of receiving everything you desire. And if anybody who seeks to diminish you, you just block them out. You don't have to prove yourself to those particular things, okay? Because you do have some people who are just uppity, okay? You do have some people who are just uppity, but you know, that's just their ego, their pride that's trying to like make them feel more important than what they actually are. And it comes from a place of lack of self-love as well. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. I'm going to make some cauliflower wings today, and I don't know what I'm gonna do for the side dish. I think I'm gonna do some rice. Celery. You have a blessed day too. Thank you. What you say? I don't like celery. Hey y'all. So if anybody wants a tarot reading, it's donation based. My stuff is in my comments and description box. And if you want a positive affirmation reading, just that's free. Let me know what your sign is. Y'all, this is my only tattoo. I love it though. I don't know if I'll ever get any more. I was like wanting to be a rebel. Because I was like a goody two shoes, but a lot of stuff was going on in my life, and I was like, fudge it. I'm going to be a rebel today. I'm going to get a tattoo. Yeah. What did I put? What did I put in those vegetables? The ones we had the other day, where I had just made the vegetables, and it was like it tastes good with some rice. But wasn't it? Didn't it have like a sauce on it or something? I was like, dang. Well, I had to wash my hair anyway because of the hair dye. I washed my hair. I was like, Barb's supposed to cut it. Yeah, that's what I was like. I had to wash it anyways. Mark. It's almost like Bay, but it's not. It's BAR. Hi, Scorpio friend. How are you? How's it going? How you been? How art thou? A bit up and down and around and beyond. Right, right. I was thinking about the general reading and how it said what was coming towards us, but the strength card was there, and it's so interesting because here's the strength card, and then here's the strength card as well. So I feel like it's like really tapping into that fighting spirit to like overcome things and tap into that fighting spirit to have faith. Like I be pulling. Let me know if you want a positive affirmation reading as well. But I be pulling these cards for myself as well when I get overwhelmed. I was feeling overwhelmed today, and it was the universe supports every thought that I choose to think, and it's like I'm unlimited in my choices. And then the next one was like I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. So like I've been really observing how naturally my mind goes straight to like rejecting myself and other people rejecting me because of my wounds or because of the things that I am overcoming. Like don't nobody want to deal with that. Ooh, she's naive. And so thinking about that card that the universe supports every thought that I choose to think, I'm like, well, if I adopt to that thought as my truth, then I'm only going to be like, it's only going to be proven in the physical as true. So I have to think that, just how I have to handle and deal with myself every single day because I am me, that other people who desire to be my life will do the same. Yeah, we got it. We got it, friend. I promise. And then when we fully break free from that she's not ease, it's gonna be like, yes, we're gonna really be able to like help people, who like grew up in those type of environments, verbal abuse and physical abuse, like allow for them to give themselves that compassion and understanding. Because I know, like in the past, I would get super, super defeated because I'm like, shit, like you really feel like you don't have any control over those particular thoughts. And one thing that I like to tell myself is like, you may not be able to control the thoughts that come in, but you can reject them. You feel me? Be like, that's a lie. That's just the devil that's trying to, taint this beautiful cycle that you are in your life. You got your highs and your lows, and you've been at your lows for too long, and this is your high season. Like, you have to allow for yourself to feel that high. So it's only joy over here, baby. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I'm the only one experiencing that motherfucking joy. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Hey, goddess, how's it going? Crippin' my kids. I love it. I love how that dream that you had, just like is there. Like it's there. You like, okay, let me prepare my kids for when the horse comes, because I gotta feed the horse when the horse comes. You feel me? Hey, my Leo friend, how are you? All right, so let's see what positive affirmation card they have for you, Scorpio. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. What positive affirmation card would you like to give to my Scorpio friend? Show me, please. All right. 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 I feel you, sis. I feel you. We be like, because you know how you can naturally be like, I'm okay, I'm great. And then you literally was just crying, or you literally was just like, having a breakdown or whatever. And it's just like, we're just so accustomed to like saying that we're okay even though we're not, you know? And so sometimes I feel like we have to like be honest with our state first, allow for ourselves to feel what we feel, and then, come back to the peace and whatever it is we need to reaffirm to ourselves to make ourselves feel, good. I had to like literally lay down and visualize and come to a state of peace, and then I had to go take a shower and imagine myself washing off all them negative energies and thoughts. Okay, you're back from out of town and home. That's cool. I just got back like a couple of days ago myself. Alrighty, so we have it's safe to look within. So it says, as I move through the layers of other people's opinions and beliefs, I see within myself a magnificent being, wise and beautiful. I love what I see in me. Okay, so I feel like, especially when it comes to people saying that you might be rude, or you might be heartless, or you might be silly, or whatever. It's just saying that I don't have to, and it's like these are things that you could have heard for a very long time, because it says I move through the layers. So it's like there's so many layers around your actual true self, and all of those layers are other people's opinions and beliefs about who you are, that you could have adopted to. And so it's like I'm going to look within myself to see who I truly am and activate that and allow for me to show up as that individual in the physical. So I see within myself a magnificent being, wise. I have a lot of wisdom, and I am also beautiful. Okay, so I love what I see in me. Then we have I am open. Oh, and right here we have I'm worth loving. So it says I do not have to earn love. I'm lovable because I exist. Others reflect the love that I have for myself. Okay. Then we have I am open, that's 14. So it says vulnerability is my strength, not my weakness. My openness attracts those who are beneficial to my highest good. When I lean into my feelings, I am honoring my truth. When I communicate my feelings in a loving way, I'm speaking my truth. I am open. So this is most definitely encouraging you. It's so cool. I had just saw this on Instagram. It was like, it's okay to cry, bro. It's an Instagram page. I don't even remember following them, but they fell into my thing. It was a dude who was smiling. He was like, this is what somebody who's like broken or whatever inside, who's trying to cover it up. And I'm just like, and then he was like, click the link in bio to join this seminar or whatever, and it's a free safe space, for men. And I thought that was super beautiful, because I feel like as a man, especially as a black man, in society, it's just even more difficult, because to like honestly be honest and be vulnerable about how you feel or how certain things have affected you. So this isn't saying that everybody around you is going to accept you. However, when you finally do open up about your emotions, it attracts those people who are beneficial to your highest good. So you're going to attract people who nurture your emotions, who help you get your emotional needs met. But it's like you have to first open up. It may be a lot of feminine energies and slash are women, but being able to open up about these particular things will actually help you be able to heal, and feel more whole within yourself. Okay, so when I lean into my feelings, I'm honoring my truth. So even if you're not opening up yet to other people, you have to open up to yourself. Lean into those feelings. Don't reject them. Don't try to, lie to yourself about it. Really dive into them mofos. Don't get lost in them, but dive into them a little bit more. Just lean in it a little bit more. Feel it, and honor your truth by doing so, And then once you actually begin to communicate those feelings in a loving way, you're going to be able to speak your truth. And speaking your truth helps you be able to find that support, connect with other people. And then also, that's just your platform right there. Okay. Hey, that's lit. I love it. I love how that happens. Like for real, for real. That's lit. Because I know sometimes I be feeling like if I am honest about my feelings that, I'm going to be rejected of love, or like people be like, you over dramatic or whatever. And I know that's sourced from my past. But I know that, so I continue to nurture my emotions and feelings and speak up about it, because it's what a healthy heart chakra and throat chakra entails. I know that I'm attracted to people who are beneficial to my highest good, and I can connect more with those particular people. Hey, Shakira girl. I'm doing free positive affirmation readings and donation-based tarot readings. How are you, Shakira? Definitely opening up more than I have in the past. Can't talk to everybody. Not everybody is great at listening or acknowledging men can go through things. Yeah, I agree. But I am very grateful that more men are honestly speaking up, and I get emotional. I get emotional thinking about it, honestly, because I feel like it's really beautiful. I'm not a man, but I see my father like always trying to be this strong person, but I feel his pain, and so sometimes it's like I be wishing he could like open up emotionally. I'm great, thank you. All right, Lindra, I got you, girl. Y'all see I'm up here crying. I be like, our men need love too. Yeah, I'm so sensitive about my men, especially with black men. Like I be like, here's a hug. Y'all need a hug. I'm very honored because I don't really keep too many men around me, but the ones that I do, like I feel safe around them. But they open up to me emotionally. Like I would have a few calling me crying. And it's like you're the only person I feel like I can like be this vulnerable with, and I just be like, man, like I'd be honored, but it's like also it's like, man, I wish you had more people around you. And I feel like as women we can do our part, because I know some women be like, you're a man, you're not supposed to cry, or stop being a little b word or whatever. Like we have to be a little bit more compassionate and make sure we're not feeding into particular beliefs that were programmed in us that's not really conducive. It's like, how can you expect a man to open up to you emotionally or even connect with you in a deep emotional way if you don't provide that safe space for them? Yeah, yeah, I most definitely feel that. Thanks, Shakira. What kind of reading do you want, Goddess? Queen Sugar? What's Queen Sugar? You're the second person who said you just got finished crying. We all crying, so we can all cry together. The first time she was on here, she was like, "Yeah, I just got finished crying." I was like, "Girl, I just had a mental breakdown." So, did you want the love reading on the specific energy for the aqua, or just the general love reading? Yeah, and I feel like honestly, when it's like I'm in a moment of weakness, we have to like have a different perception about weakness, because being able to admit to weakness is actually strong, because you can feel weak, but you won't admit to it. You will put on this face like you don't feel that way. It doesn't negate from the fact that you're having one of those moments or that you feel weak. You're just lying to yourself about how you feel. So to actually admit to that, I feel like it's strength. I feel like that's strong, you know. But I'm the same way. I am the same way. Okay, Shakira. So I'm about to do your positive affirmation card, then I'll move to. I mean, not Shakira, Lindra. I'm gonna do your positive affirmation card, then I'm gonna move to Shakira on you and the Aquarius, right? All right. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. positive affirmation card would you like to give to my Leo? Sugar cookies. Alrighty, Lindra. So we have all is well in my world. So it says everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. Then we have I am grateful. I realize that what is right about my life outnumbers what I perceive to be wrong about my life. I choose to focus on what makes me feel good. I am grateful. So kind of like what you were saying, you know, some things are okay. It's a lot going on. One thing I could be upset about, blah, this, blah, that. What's happening right now is for your highest good. So it's like some things happen that we can't explain or we can't control, or it doesn't really feel like it's good, but in reality, it is pushing you, it's growing you, and it's doing something to help you be in alignment with what's for your highest good. So I might perceive for these things to be wrong in my life, but that's just a perception. That's the way I'm viewing it. That's the way I'm seeing it, you know, because sometimes growth is uncomfortable. So me choosing to focus on what makes me feel good is going to help me continue to, you know, tap into my strength. It's going to help me continue to be able to move forward, you know. And then just weighing out those pros and those cons, you know, like really, because it's so easy for the brain to focus on, you know, our brain automatically looks for things to be wrong, and we automatically look for problems. And so it's like when we really take the time to weigh out everything we can be grateful for and everything we're not grateful for, the things that we're grateful for outnumbers what we're not grateful for, you know, so or what's wrong in our life. So it's just one of those things. It's like, are you going to allow for this small list to overpower this big ass list, you know, because, and I'm very appreciative, you know, like I've been humbled a few times in life, but just seeing people who, you know, can't even articulate their words, or who can't walk, or, you know, who can't see, or who has like a lot of scars on them from an accident or anything, you know, like, and I'm just like, just seeing them still find joy in their life, or even put themselves out there and feel like they have that power to create their path, you know, it just really makes me honestly feel bad for even trying to be upset about something. So I do feel like this is like really seeing, you know, what you can be grateful for and allow for that to keep your heart open. Everything is working out for your highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. So you know that only good will be coming to you. The things that are falling off are things that did not serve your highest good. You can allow for these shifts to take place so that you can continue to experience more good in your life. Okay. Alrighty, Shakira. Hi, Papa Das, Papu Das. I don't know, but if you want to ask a question, you got to send a donation. So my PayPal is in my description box, or you can cash out me, which is pinned. I'm about to go to my Taurus, but you can get a free positive affirmation card if you want. Okay, so my Taurus donated, so she's getting a specific question. Perhaps to some extent, beginning to communicate vulnerability can be a form of breaking generational curses. It is, and I like that you even saying that. Because it's like sometimes we feel like breaking generational curses is just the money, you know, but it's deeper than that, you know. It's also your mental health and your emotional health, you know. So your ability to connect, you know, like I say, I love you to my nieces. I give them hugs and kisses. I hold them. I sleep with them, you know, and those are things that I didn't experience. You know, when they cry, I don't tell them to stop crying. I hold them and hug them and ask them what's wrong. They literally a brat. They brats. I'm a brat too. So, you know, I just see reflections. But, you know, I just make sure that I'm actually being here for them emotionally so that they can know not to negate their emotions and not to ignore their emotions. And, you know, I know that's helping them develop themselves. And, you know, it's going to get passed down. So that's deep. Hi, Dorothy. Yep, girl, them generational curses being broken, please. Who's coming towards you in love? All right, I got you, Shakira. Dorothy, you want a positive affirmation card? You're a Scorpio, right? If I remember correctly. All right, thank you so very much, Spirit. This is for my Taurus. Can you show me clearly? Do you want to know who's coming towards you in love or what's coming towards you in love, Shakira? Because we can say who, and they'll tell us who, but if you want what, it'll tell us like what type of energy, what type of experiences, etc., and etc. I love Scorpios. They spoil me. Hey, gang, gang. I'm a Scorpio. That's if they like actually like really love you, like, because sometimes it takes a minute for a Scorpio to like let their walls down and be like, all right, this person loyal, so let me, shower them with that love and affection. You, Shakira, yeah, Scorpios and Taurus are opposite. Yeah, do you want who's coming towards you in love, or do you want to know what's coming towards you in love? I dated a Taurus. We dated for like 5 years. Okay, so what positive affirmation card you like to get to my Taurus friend? Girl, I gave you 5 of them. I ain't taking all 5 of these. Okay. Yeah, you said who. You said who's coming towards you in love. I can add 2, but like, that's gonna probably bring like a person. But if I say what, it'll tell you like what energies are coming towards you and stuff. You want from Scorpio now? Yeah, when you get hurt by a Scorpio, you don't want to deal with them no more. I understand. I got scarred by a Scorpio. Okay, let's see what positive affirmation card they have for you. Alrighty. I think you got this one yesterday. But we have all of my relationships are harmonious. So it says when we create harmony in our minds and hearts, we will find it in our lives. The inner creates the outer always. So this is like instead of finding ways to solve issues with the people external of you, first go within yourself because the inner is what creates the outer. So that harmony with your mind and your heart is literally allowing for your heart and your mind to be on the same page. Okay. Sometimes your heart could be like, I love this person, but your mind thinking about your past, your mind thinking about all the ways that person can possibly hurt you. Your mind could be like, nah, bro, we ain't gonna love nobody, no love gang over here. And so it's like if it's in disharmony, you're gonna see that in your external as well. So it's like instead of trying to handle the things external of me, let me go within myself and create that harmony in my mind and my heart, allowing for my mind and my heart to be on the same page. They both desire the same thing. And when that happens, you're going to be able to literally create ways to solve certain issues that align with what your heart actually desires, okay? Not what your mind is trying to protect you from, if that makes sense. Then we have 8, I am capable. Obstacles are only as large as I create them to be. As I believe for them to be. I can achieve anything I desire with comfort and ease. I have all of the necessary tools to reach my goals. When I lead with positivity and love, helpful people show up to aid my endeavors. I am capable. Okay, so obstacles are only as large as I believe for them to be. So if I believe that obstacles are not that large or this is not that big of a deal because I have harmony in my mind and my heart, okay, whether that's you finding love or whether that's you putting yourself out there when it comes to love without you feeling all nervous and stuff, I'm not going to allow for that obstacle to be as big as I feel like it is. I'm going to lead with that positivity and love, and helpful people are going to show up for me in my life to help me with my endeavors. So if this is your healing, I know for myself, for literally, I'm just now starting to put myself back out there when it comes to even opening up to love. But for like a year and a half, I just shut myself off completely, to heal, but also because I just felt like I wasn't really worthy of being in a relationship or a connection because I had all these particular wounds. And so I made my wounds a bigger obstacle than it really needed to be. But then after a while, I was like, wow, I'm really going to reject myself of love until I feel, completely healed when, Some things just take time. So instead, I started to put out there to the universe that I do deserve love, even though I'm going through certain things. And so, if you leave that positivity and love, heavy with the love, heavy with the put your heart out there, and believing things. It's your thoughts, so your heart and your mind being on the same page. You're going to have people in your life who are going to continue to encourage you, who's going to be compassionate with you, who's going to be patient with you, and who's going to be understanding with you, and who's going to be open to you learning how to express yourself more. Okay. All right. You said the men are manipulative. Okay, so let's see what's coming towards you. And then Dorothy, you're going to be next. All right, thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. So can you show me clearly what's coming towards my Taurus in love? Yeah, I feel that. And it's so difficult being raised by people who are manipulative because, like, that just really puts you in that protection mode, like that fight or flight type of mode, because that's what you were raised with. Like, your inner child literally believe that that's what life is. That's all you experience. And so when you're doing your best to open up to new experiences, it's like I have to really see how I can detach from the version of me that was created based off of the manipulation that I was raised in, if that makes sense. And that really does take time. But again, with the leading with that positivity and love, those helpful people will show up in your life. All right, thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. So what is coming towards my Taurus love? Okay, let's see who then. We'll do both. I see you have a choice, though. I see there's going to be an option. There's going to be two different paths. All right, thank you so very much, Spirit. Can you show me clearly who is coming towards my Taurus? I feel like you're about to complete a cycle with somebody. Is what it looks like, you know, unless you're also into women or it's a feminine energy. Because the who part, like the world card with the Queen of Wands, is like you feeling like you're complete within yourself and you're feeling like you're an independent person. Like there is someone who you have been shut off to, or guarded with this Knight of Cups. They may romanticize you a little bit, but I feel like what they're saying really is you're going to be focusing on self-love for the most part. Like there is a relationship here, but that Knight of Cups is like they are bringing you romance, but sometimes with the Knight of Cups, it's more of a dreamy type of energy. It's more or less like I could say all these romantic things, but am I going to back it up with my actions? So you may possibly feel like a little guarded until you feel like someone is willing to offer you something really stable with this Ace of Pentacles here. And I see that it is taking time. Like y'all might, be friends first for a good minute before you feel like that door is going to open up. Because here's the Nine of Pentacles, and that talks about being single and independent within yourself and just really abundant. And we have this Eight of Cups and this Ace of Swords. So it's just like something in your mind is telling you to emotionally detach from this particular person and just walk towards your own happiness and joy. Okay. But there is stability here. I see a new home. So you might be moving somewhere. Or this could be a new career. Just kind of honestly, you feel like you're going to be celebrating something. You're going to be feeling like you're celebrating something because you have completed a particular cycle. So you are going to be dating. There might be multiple people, especially the Two of Cups, because I see with the what is coming towards you with that Two of Wands, you may possibly feel like you want to pack your bags up or something, pack something up and go somewhere. But like I said, because this world card with the Queen of Wands is just feeling complete and whole within yourself, and feeling like, you know, you've reached a major cycle in your own healing journey. Feeling like you can actually put yourself back out there to date and connect with someone. You're going to connect with this person who have been in and out of your world and in and out of your reality bubble. But I see you connecting with them as a friend first, like, and they may be your friend now, you know, until you feel like they can offer you this. They may have kids. I'm not sure if you have kids, but this Eight of Cups is like someone who's walking towards their joy. They're emotionally detaching, like on some I can do bad all by myself type of energy. But yeah, the what is coming towards you with this Seven of Pentacles, this Ten of Pentacles, this Two of Wands, and this Ten of Wands. Like, you see this world right here, like literally what's who coming towards you is you feeling like you're the center of your own universe. Like, you're literally feeling like, you know, I can provide for my, I can create anything that I want to create. You know, like, I'm tired of waiting for something or waiting for somebody. Um, and this is like you're kind of just making a move somewhere, you know. This is like a list of things that you had to do, or energy you've just been holding on to. It could be baggage as well, but it's like you're finally starting to check things off. So whether that's you traveling, you know, you know, these are my place. These are the places I want to go. These are the things that are on my what do you call, bucket list or something. Like, you're finally looking at this world and this reality as something that you want to just experience and explore. And you know, whenever somebody actually wants to offer you an Ace of Pentacles, that's when you will open up to it. But in the meantime, you're going to just be focusing on creating your own reality, your own world. You are going to have romantic dates. They're going to feel pretty romantic. It is going to feel pretty light. Okay, like, you're going to feel whole and complete in them. You're going to feel really confident in them. Um, but it seems like the commitment, the actual commitment, won't happen for a good minute. Let's see what additional messages they have. Hey, what part of Texas? I'm in Texas. Hey, Stella. You can ask a question if you send a donation. Dorothy, are you still here? But I am doing positive affirmation readings if you want a positive affirmation reading. Okay, bet. Either come to Dallas or Grand Prairie. I heard Houston was pretty good though. A lot of wealthy people are up there. I haven't been just yet. I'm in the Fort Worth area, but Grand Prairie and Dallas, you know, we travel there whenever there's events. Okay, so we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. We have separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. And y'all could literally be a distance from each other, or you're just going to be really, really focusing on being more centered within your own reality before even wanting to give your energy to somebody else. We do have, this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you seek. Okay, so you could have bumped into them before. They could have taken you out on a date already. Like, you know them. So they could be a friend. They're already in your energy, but it shows that you really do want to be focused more so on yourself. Yeah, see, for yourself, it's time to take back control over your life. Like, I feel like you're like, I'm ready to take control over my world and my reality. You know, so I see you feeling, you know, more whole and complete and more connected with yourself. We have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. Okay, so the signs that we have on here, the only signs we have on here is from this world card, and that is Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. You know, those are the 4 fixed signs. And we also have that with the wheel card. The wheel card has those 4 fixed signs as well, because everything else is minor arcana. All right, Dorothy, I'm going to pull a card for you. Yeah, they're gonna be wanting to take you out on dates. One second, y'all. I have an event that I'm planning as well, and so the people are like messaging me. Okay, I just told her. All right, Dorothy, you are welcome. Shakira, thank you, girl. Alrighty, Dorothy, who is a Scorpio. Dorothy the Scorpio. Thank you so very much, Spirit. If anybody else is on here, y'all want a reading, donation based, I do free positive affirmation cards. If you want one of those, just let me know what your sign is. I love your outfits. Alrighty, thank you so very much, Spirit. This is going to be from my Scorpio friend. Positive affirmation card you have. Girl, you got 3. Alrighty. So I have the perfect living space. So it says, I see myself living in a wonderful place. It fulfills all of my needs and desires. It is in a beautiful location and at a price that I can afford. Okay. So you may be desiring to either find a new home and like or literally make the space that you're in more living, like more living worth. Okay, so seeing myself in a living space, see myself living in a wonderful place. Okay, so this could be you decorating your space now, like decorating it in a way where you feel like it aligns with your heart. Like I feel so much love coming home because, I have this cute couch or this cute chair or, I have all these beautiful paintings and all these beautiful memories around me. I feel the love throughout my house. When I look outside, I see beautiful grass, I see children playing, or I see a beach, it's whatever. And this is just to open your heart and open your mind too, to where you just won't feel like super pessimistic, or feel like something is impossible. Because the moment you feel like something is impossible, that's you literally saying that it's impossible, and it's going to be very difficult for the opportunities to attract towards you. I'm very grateful for my leap of faith to Texas. I came here because Spirit told me to, and I honestly be nervous just even talking to people about it or encouraging people to listen to their spirit because it wasn't like a well thought out plan that I had in place personally. I just felt like I was in hell, and I felt like, anywhere is better than where I'm at. I'm tired of being stuck in a place where I don't feel love, or I feel like I'm literally starting to just exist. Like I'm numbing myself. I don't feel like I'm alive. So I took a leap of faith here, and it's been a process. It's been a lot. But the first place that I stayed at was with this lady, and she told me how she got her house. Like it was literally a whole miracle. Like she didn't have good credit. She she just saw the house and she claimed it, and it's a house that she's had for like 10, 20 years. It has a nice pool, and she has been able to house a lot of people and help a lot of people. And so just understand that, she had her faith was strong. Okay. So being able to visualize yourself living in that wonderful place, fulfilling all of your needs and desires. Okay. Because sometimes we be like, oh, I don't really need this. I don't really want that as long as it, as long as there's a roof over my head, boom, bam. But if you're not being able to raise your vibrations in your living space, that's you settling for something. You don't have to settle. You don't have to be complacent. Most definitely be patient with yourself, but it says it fulfills all your desires as well, your needs and your desires. So what do you want? Don't place any limits on yourself. Don't think about the price. Okay, believe that it's possible for you to live in a place that you can also afford. And it's in a beautiful location as well. Okay, because trust me, I understand. Like, I was looking at the places in the hood because y'all, Texas is expensive. I'm from Arkansas. Like, the rent here is literally 2 to 3 times the amount in Arkansas, and I don't have a job. I be working for myself, and so it was a lot. I'm like, damn, I have to go to the hood, and their hoods, I'm reading the reviews. Man, people be stealing cars, like it's roaches everywhere, and I be like, damn, like, I grew up in the hood, I'm not unfamiliar with it. If I had to do it, I would do it, but I feel like I didn't been through that stage already. I feel like I've achieved or learned that lesson, and I'm on a new cycle, and I'm aligning to a new cycle. So, I do feel like this is just releasing those particular limits and understanding that you can have a living space that you genuinely love. It can have a lot of plants around it. You can feel the love for yourself. It can be at a price that you can't afford, et cetera, and et cetera. Just believe it's possible, because you just never know what will happen. Like, you can have a realtor and you just believe it's possible, and she might tell you these particular things, and then that, kind of makes you feel a little discouraged. But then she gets the call and she's like, hey, guess what? You actually get a free loan of $50,000 or whatever. You just never know. So just keep your heart open, to believe in miracles and believe in the impossible. Okay. Then we have, I'm perceptive. My intuition is powerful. When I'm unsure, my intuition is sure. I strengthen my intuition by trusting it and responding to its impulses. I am perceptive. So that goes for that uneasiness that you may feel, or maybe even that desire, because ultimately your intuition never makes sense. Okay, like, I'm telling you, like, literally, when I took my leap of faith to Texas, I couldn't even tell my parents. I didn't tell that many people. I told my sister, when I finally booked the ticket or whatever, but I didn't tell anybody. I told my parents like a week before I had to leave, because I didn't need, they always like to know all the questions. And so it's just like Texas kept calling me, and it just does not make sense on why. But I'm starting to see the whys for, why Texas called me, as far as opportunities that I have and the type of people that I've been meeting, and even the validation, like the reassurance, so it's like, respond to your impulses. You may feel like, going down this particular street for some reason. It may not make sense why you will go down that street, but go down that street. You may literally see a house for sale. You may literally meet somebody who, is looking for a roommate, or et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So strengthen your intuition by responding to his impulses. Okay. Especially as Scorpios, you're a very intuitive person. And, like I said, you always have that voice, but you can get accustomed to ignoring that voice. But the more you, listen to it, the stronger it gets. And sometimes, it's so loud to where, okay, you consciously know you're ignoring your intuition. Okay. And then we have, I am alive. I honor my life by letting go, dancing, singing, and feeling the fullness of my joyful energy. I am my true self when I'm having fun. I am alive. Okay, so this is just encouraging you to get back to the true version of you, which is a joyful person. Okay, sometimes, you feel like you have been here for everybody else, and it's time to let that go. It's time to honor your life. Okay, by letting go, dancing, singing, feeling. Stop stressing about things that you have no control or power over. Allow for things to fall into place. Allow shit to fall apart if you need to. If you feel like things are too heavy to carry, let it go. Just let it go. Okay. And then we have, I am love. I may not have always made the right choices, but I did my best. I have so much love to give, and everyone around me can feel it. I am given a clean slate every single day to be the best version of me that I can be. I am forgiven. I am loved. So this is really heavily forgiving yourself, and just know that if you're coming from that heart space, you deserve the best, but you deserve to give yourself an opportunity every single day to do the best that you can. You don't ever have to hold anything over your head, okay? All righty. I hope you're able to, well, I know you will be able to. I'm going to send energy towards you, finding that perfect living space for yourself. You're welcome. Oh, you just left Dallas in March. I've been here officially for a year. This is my year mark. Things are kind of like moving slow, but I'm happy with my progress. You know, I'm in a rebuilding stage, so sometimes I be trying to rush and just like get things back to the way that I'm used to, but I know things take time, and Spirit wants me to be intentional with every single part of my life that I'm building. And if you build something fast, it will fall down just as fast. So slow and steady wins the race over here. Do I have it? Okay, y'all. I'm trying to send this stuff out. Hi, Lucinda. Uh, Lucinda. So if you want to ask a specific question, you have to send a donation. My Cash App is in the description box. My Cash App is pinned, and my PayPal is in the description box. But I am doing free positive affirmation readings. So if you want a positive affirmation reading, I can do that for you for free. But as far as a specific question, um, you can send a donation, and I can ask, what are ways your financial life can improve. I can say one thing for sure is most definitely coming from an abundant mindset, knowing that, you'll always be provided for. Look, my income is constantly increasing. I begin now today to open myself to ever increasing prosperity, just knowing that it comes from a lot of different places. Okay, let me see. Yes, it's coming on Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. Okay. So if anybody want a free positive affirmation reading, just let me know what your sign is, and if you want to. So y'all, we have a. Hold on. Um. Yeah, one moment. Okay, y'all, my bad. So there's this event. It's the melanin. If you know, do you know anybody in Texas, in Dallas, Texas, Shakira? We're having an event on the 26th. It is a photo shoot, and we need like food vendors. We need a 360 booth. That's like the most important. I really want to get this 360 booth. Um, But I'm really excited. Like everybody's going to be dressed in like solid nude colors, and it's going to be a lot of business women and networking. Gonna have drinks and stuff. And I'm excited because, and I'm also nervous, but I'm gonna focus on the excitement part of it, okay, not the nervousness. But it's in like literally 10 days, so we all kind of like, "Urgh." Horse divorce, I think that's what they're called. I don't know how to say them hoes. Is that how you say it? Alrighty, so I feel like I am about to get off because nobody else wants anything. I might come back on here later today. I'm gonna cook dinner. Hmm. Okay, y'all. All right. So nobody wants a donation reading. I am about to get off. Love you guys. Y'all have a wonderful day on purpose. Protect your peace. And don't let these hoes get you outside yourself. Toodles.